everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of September 2023 for the sign of Taurus. If you have sun, moon or rising in the sign of Taurus, or you have a loved one who is a Taurus sign, this might be the video that you might want to watch. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while and been supporting me, thank you so much. Or if you just joined, welcome and thank you for being here. If you like the kind of work that I do, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so yet, please subscribe if you wish. I want to thank you all, specifically those who reached out for private readings and for their patience. If you are interested in a private reading, you can find my contact in the About tab. With that, let's start the reading. Let's see what kind of messages we are receiving for Taurus for this month of September. What do we need to know? What is coming? And please be mindful that I'm sharing whatever energies that I'm channeling, and I'm sharing that with you. So get your energy aligned with me and let's see what is coming for Taurus in the month of September. Well, I see that well, you are showing up here actually, Taurus. I can see that you have a strong presence, or if you, maybe another Taurus could also be very present in your life, someone that is a Taurus, or maybe they have rising, the rising is Taurus, not necessarily born during that season. And I see that there is money. Some of you are turning your back to some job or some financial opportunity which was paying you like frequently, like a salary job, and I see that you are moving toward a independence. You might start your own business, you might find another job, might find another path, but I see that you are reluctant. You are making a decision, but you are like, you go one step forward, two step back. You can't really get this stable situation or this stable finances that you have. You can't really say no to it. Or some of you might have two job offers, two situations, two opportunities, and you're really balancing your thinking. You're more toward one of them, but you're still evaluating. I see you have a big presence, you have a strong presence. Again, as I said, a Taurus is very strong in your reading. It could also be that during the season, during the Taurus season, you have built up a lot of wealth or a lot of energy or a lot of connections, something which is very positive. I see you have built and you have moved forward. You moved forward from something in the past, some connections, some things that made you unhappy. You completely turned your back and you're moving on. Some of you are mostly focused on your career and you for your finances, your career. Either you are focusing on that now or you have been focusing, and specifically when Jupiter was in your sign, I see good growth for a lot of you has been manifested, something in those lines. Some of you maybe have you have realized something, a decision has been finalized for you. You have seen something with your eyes. I mean, energetically, like literally, you believed in something. For example, you were always doubting if this person loves you or not, and now at this point of time, you have no doubt. There is something that you can now say, I have no doubt about this situation. It looks like, or it seems like something has come. You have seen it. Like there's no ways that you can say like it didn't happen or it's not true. Something basically gets a confirmation, you get approval, or again, as I said, you get a realization that for you is the end of the story. I see you're setting something free. For a lot of you, it can be setting yourself free for past, I don't know, dramas, maybe even connections, maybe hopes and desires that now you know for a fact it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to end well, or something in those lines. It's going to be very helpful for you. And this opens the new chapters in your life. A lot of you are moving on from past situations, or from situations that are not saving you, they're not helping you, and it's actually very, very positive for you. And I see a child. Maybe you need to take your child to for a checkup. Maybe they need glasses, specifically maybe at school they tell they let you know that maybe your child needs glasses. Maybe you have been spending so much money, specifically maybe the expenses for your kids have been recently up, or maybe they are at the age that now you have to spend more money for kids. Or maybe you have some of you Taurus, maybe there's some kind of challenge that you now feel that I was childish, like my behavior was childish, my path of thinking was childish, my decision was childish, and now I'm growing up. I see a lot of growth for you. As I said, maybe it can be financially, or it can be even personally. You're going to be a different person. You're going to be grown up for a lot of you. For some of you, I see that you will have growth in your career. As I said, maybe you move up the ladder in your organization where you work, or you start your, like I see that you have the potential to be the boss or the manager. Someone is watching TV and I see they have remote in their hand. You would like, some of you might get a job that you're working remotely, because I clearly see a remote. And a lot of you want to have control. I see that as well. And maybe in different scenarios, you would like to be the person who says the final word and close off the deal. But again, a lot of communication, again, remote communication. It can be, as I said, remote jobs for some of you, or it can be someone or something that you're controlling remotely. It's actually in your favor, and it's going to work well with your life, with your personality, with the scenarios that you're right now dealing in your life. It's going to work perfectly. So if you're thinking about a remote job, if you're applying for one, if you're trying to get one, I see that the answer is yes. They're gonna be supportive of this decision for a lot of you. That's what I see. Be careful, like there might be some a decision that you might take very rapidly, very quickly, and you are like putting your steps somewhere that is a little bit, I don't want to say it's unstable, but it's a little bit rushed. So try not to rush a situation. If you are walking somewhere, I mean, I see that slippery road, or somewhere that you need to step stronger, or I don't know, you have to make sure that the ground under your step is firm. So I'm gonna leave that for you, for each person to kind of analyze it based on your situation, because many people are watching and everyone has a different scenario. I see many rainy days for some people. It can be that, well, the weather is unexpected or maybe expected if you live somewhere which is winter right now. I see a warm winter in general, a lot of rain, maybe a lot of, okay, that's my dog. Maybe a lot of places that had colder winters now experience warm. I see warmth, and maybe if they get a lot of snow, now they have rain. So I see that a little bit of change. I mean, not just in the weather, but in general, things are a little bit different from normal. Again, I don't know, I see it could be specifically for the weather, but maybe some people's behavior, some people's feedback, something in general is not what it used to be. For example, how can I say, like a family tradition that it used to be such and such, like this year you see a difference, like you went for Christmas to your aunt or uncle or your parents, now this year it's different, something is different than usual. And I can't say it's good or bad, it's just different. Maybe someone is trying to convince you to leave a job, leave a situation, leave a commitment. Again, maybe that's the thing that you need to be a little bit considerate. Make your decision again, but you're safe. I mean, actually, it's the final decision is yours, but you ask for other people's feedback. But again, be a little bit cautious if it's regarding money and financial opportunities. Wait until Venus is direct. It's gonna happen soon. So you have been maybe waiting for a long time for some of you, so wait just a little bit more and then make a decision. But be careful that Mercury is retrograding in the month of September, in the first half of it. So just consider that if it's in regard to any important communication decision, or even maybe financial agreement connection, consider that Mercury is going to be retrograde. Wait a little bit, be a little bit cautious, don't cancel anything, but again, just buy some time. That's what I see, just buy some time. I think that's the message that the reading is telling me. Let's see what we have in the plate here. Well, some of you are really digging into something. There's some information that you're digging in, you're trying to find out, and or some information is going to be leaking. I mean, leaking not in a bad way. I see that you might get some information that will help you make a decision, or finalize a path, or that will give you the realization. Again, a final word, a final conclusion is coming from something that you were not supposed to know, or you didn't know you will have access to this information. And this is actually going to be putting a final verdict on a situation, as I said. Two people are talking. I see generosity. Some people might come and ask you for some charity work, or you might be volunteer for charity work. Female energies are around you. I see some seducing energy. If you're male, I see that there might be someone who's really getting closer and closer to your heart, and they're really seducing for you, and you're falling for them. For some of you, you should take this connection seriously. You might even start a family with them and have kids. I definitely see that. There is something which is going to be outsourced, or you are receiving some help from outside of your connections. Again, something extra is happening. Something outside of the norm is happening for you. I see someone is changing their style, like the way they were dressing, the way they were, their outfits is going to be different. Yes, I see sunglasses. Again, I have seen it many times, and I'm gonna repeat one more time. I think some people are going to be bored, but again, you need to change your glasses. You need to change your vision. There is something coming to your visual. It's something will be visually approved for you, that right now maybe you're denying it, or you don't have access to that information. Some big clarity, a wake-up call, a wake-up moment, an aha moment is definitely happening for you, for a lot of you. And again, the more I look at it, the more I see that. And I see two female energies that are studying. I see studying and researching and trying to going deep into maybe the meaning of something, finding some information. If specifically you are reporters, if you write, if you have some kind of work which is related to reporting, filming even, I see that you might be very involved in your activities. Some of you might be even in front of camera. There might be a lot of news that people are watching TV everywhere in the world, and there are like I don't know, updates every hour on the news, because I see there are a lot of reporters running here and there, and maybe there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of, I don't know, fake, I don't want to say fake, but there's some so there are all kinds of news. There's everyone who has a microphone and a camera is reporting. There might be something that's happening and everyone is streaming live. Yeah, beautiful energy. We're supported by beautiful warm energies. I mean, again, a fire sign might be helping you. And again, I see performance. If you have a presentation, if you have a performance, if you are doing some kind of art, some kind of show, again, I see a gang of people, a group of people coming together and presenting something or working on something, like going in front of the camera. I see huge groups of people. Maybe you go on to a concert, or maybe there is a big wedding. You might hear about a big wedding, or there is a wedding that you might be invited. Something you've lost, you'll find it. Maybe look into in your bedroom, around your bed. If you have lost something, try to clean up under your bed. I don't know. You might find that there's a lot of dust, maybe even spoiled nets and stuff under your bed or behind your bed. Energies are stuck there. You might want to remove that. I see in Scorpio people, a Scorpion person who's getting close to you. Actually, this person is positive, but the way you have interpreted your connection with them, you don't have faith in them. I don't know why. Someone is working in a call center, or I see a lot of calls. Again, maybe there is a news, there is something that everyone is talking on the phone, everyone is I don't know, talking about it. Some of you are going back to church, or there's some spiritual practice that you're doing, specifically with your children. Maybe there's something, a journey, a spiritual journey, a tradition that you'll do with your family. And I see that maybe your children are doing it for the first time. there is happy energy. There is some pregnancy news for a woman who has been waiting for a long time. I see solo parenting for some of you. It could be temporary. And again, I see a lot of spiritual elements and signs. Fire signs, as I said, they're going to help you and they're going to move you forward. Maybe, I don't know, somehow warmth, and there's warmth and energy and liveliness inside you by this person. Maybe you meet a person who is a fire sign and they give you a lot of enthusiasm. Even I see doubtful energy. Some of you are thinking about two options as I explained earlier. Maybe it could be about partners. You want to select your partner, or it's about a job, a financial situation, something that you need to make a decision. I see a small airplane is landing. You are ready to harvest. As I said in the beginning, there's good time for you to harvest what you have been working on. Your class, your level of presentation in the society will be changed. There's a nice signature. Someone is buying a beautiful hat, so it can be literally that, or as I said, in the society you're going to be recognized, you're going to be respected. I don't know, I see a wig shop. Maybe someone is, I don't know, I see a wig shop, and I see a lot of I feel like it's a yeah, I don't know. It might be an art or piece of art, something that I see a lot of hits. Maybe someone is trying to do hairstyle, like they want to be a hairstylist, and that's what their practice on wigs. I see a female energy is really proud of you. It could be a mother figure, or a best friend. They're really proud of you, and they are missing you as well. They're hoping to see you. If you haven't been in touch with them, try to, I don't know, send a communication. Some of you are feeling a little bit lonely. But you are going to make a decision that's going to start a new chapter in your life, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do this is the final, and this will transfer you to the next stage of your life. For a lot of you, you're at that bridging. Again, I'm seeing here, you are look at this gentleman standing behind the door. If they open the door, the new era in their life, a new chapter in their life, and look at this beautiful mansion, like house there. Someone is definitely going to choose a new path. There is a big, huge goodbye to the past, and there's new entire section of your life being started. Again, whatever decision you're making, whatever bridge you want to cross and get to the other side, it's good for you. But I see again a presence of a female energy. There is certainly two ways that you need to choose, and I see that you're waiting behind the door. You don't know which way to go, but definitely is disconnection from the path. One way, who might be a older woman is waiting for you, or maybe an older woman already went this path. How can I say? Maybe like your mother, like maybe it's an organization your mother used to work, or it's a career that your mother had before. So a female energy has already experienced this path. That's the path that is better for you. The other path is good, but you'll be low, like there's maybe less gains, like maybe less income, less money, but you will find new people, you'll find new challenges. But the path that is already familiar with you, because someone you know already had experience on that. I see someone will join you in the beginning of this path, and you won't be lonely passing this chapter of your life, and there is blessing for you. So I try to be specific. That's what I can see. There's money coming. There is a keychain that you will receive, or you have, that you really like. Maybe someone gives you a keychain that brings a lot of luck for you. See gemstones. It's really light and beautiful in the bottom of the cup. Big beautiful connection. I see some of you get married to your spouse in the future is very wealthy, and you get into wealth because of because of your partner, because of your spouse. A lot of connections, a lot of teamwork. I see someone is playing violin. That's really nice. Very, very vivid energies. And look at this grape. Wow, there's definitely growth in your income, and it might not be in the money. Maybe your possessions, their value is increasing. Maybe you had gold, you had property, you had a car, and during this new journey that you're starting, the growth in what you already have, and it can be your internal, how can I say, your talents, your inner gifts, they are going to be very, very valuable for you. Wow. I see you are dealing with important people, maybe government officials. You'll be dealing with, not in a bad way, you work with very well known and important people. You get to have a lot of connections, and it's really, really beautiful. There are nets everywhere, so either it's your connection or that is a safeguard for you. If you have, you're not risking too much sometimes, Taurus, but it says that it's a safe, like the nets are already there. Even if you fall, there is a safeguard and they're gonna catch you. Energies are in your favor. There is a little girl, I don't know, it can be your child or spouse, like a spouse child, or your siblings or sibling children, and this little gay is waiting for you. I don't know, somehow you always were very nice to this little gay and they miss you. Maybe you have been busy, you didn't have time to go visit them, and they're missing you a lot. Well, dear Taurus, that was your reading for September. I hope that you liked it. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.